once you get into the first chapter, you can't put the book down from start to finish. So it just kind of, every chapter leaves you hanging.
Divinely inspired, a Northern Michigan author is hoping for a heavenly response to his first novel.
Murder and mystery in Northern Michigan. Up next, a local author unveils his first novel. When you walk into a bookstore, you have plenty of choices to make, and it's not often you come across a murder mystery and religious inspiration in the same pages. But a first-time Northern Michigan author has done just that.
I woke up in the middle of the night and I told my wife about the dream. She says, "You ought to write that into a book."
And that's how Paul Headworth began his literary career, from a dream. Inspired after seeing Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ, Headworth went to work on his laptop computer, spinning a tale about murder, mystery, and ultimately, salvation.
I found a way to kind of combine my Christian faith with the concept of the dream, and decided that I would sit down and write a book.
Fallen Prayer is set in Northern Michigan, with references to familiar places like the County Sheriff's Department in Harrison, Wyman's Funeral Home in Clare, and tiny Lake George, where Headworth works in real life as the postmaster.
Everything that's referenced, there's a meaning behind it and a reason for it.
The book is about a supernatural bond between two Clare County Sheriff deputies after one of them is murdered.
And as he's dying, he leaves behind two clues, and the young apprentice officer has to figure out what those two clues mean before the murder gets him and his family.
What follows are 17 chapters and more than 200 pages of a fast-paced mystery.
You have a 5-minute dream, how do you make that into a book? And little by little, I would go to bed at night, I'd wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and an idea would strike, and then I would run downstairs and start writing.
Headworth self-published his work, which means he paid for it himself, and has 3,000 copies sitting in his garage. But slowly, the books are starting to sell. Headworth even received an autographed picture from Mel Gibson offering good luck.
I've heard from at least 500 readers with just tremendous reviews. Most of them tell me they just can't put the book down from start to finish.
And just as interest is picking up in his first novel, Headworth is making plans for a sequel.
It just so happens that this book ends with the open door for the sequel.
And who knows then? Maybe Hollywood could come calling.
Waiting to hear from Mel Gibson to direct the movie.
If you'd like to know more about Fallen Prayer or would like to order a copy, log on to fallenprayer.com, or you can pick up a copy at Barnes & Noble. And if you know something or someone unique in Northern Michigan, tell us about it at uniquenorthernmichigan@9and10news.com.